Hi everyone, this is Burhan Ahmed Khanzada. I am from Pakistan. Today in this video I would like to introduce my software which I have recently created. This is a POS billing software and it is very useful for the people who are doing manual invoicing and are searching for a better solution for their accountancy and bookkeeping and business management. So I hope this will be very beneficial for the people who need this, and this is created in Visual Basic.net and SQL Server 2014. So please stay with me in this video and I would like to demonstrate it thoroughly, and I hope you will like this. The initially I have this is the price of the software is 18,000 per year. So let's start and see what is the software and how it is useful for the people. So this is the icon, then you can see that the program is now being started. This is the first screen. This is a login screen. It is asking for the credentials here. The users currently there are two users are appearing because I am using an existing database of a garments shop. Therefore there are two users are already there. But when you will purchase the software, this will come with empty fields and everything you have to put by yourself, so that you can do as per your needs. So let's start. For the sake of this video I am using the database so that I can better demonstrate it. So let's start. So after login, you will be logged in and you will see that this is the main menu screen, and very simple and user friendly interface, and the currently user is administrator is logged in, and this is the main menu, and it contains three different sectors. First one is the definitions sector, other one is operations, and then reports. So first of all you have to define several things in this software so that you can operate them accordingly, and then after operations you can get the appropriate reports of everything. So let's start with the definitions sector, and first of all you have to define the user account so that you can log in and you can operate the software. So you can go in the user account section by clicking on this, and then you will get the user accounts form. So you can see that how many users are currently available here. So there are two users, as I have told you that I am using an existing database of a garments shop. Therefore two users are already appearing here, but when you will get the software it will come with empty and everything you have to do by yourself. So if you would like to add some new user, you can simply click on the add new button, and then you can write down the name of the user, for example a salesman 2 or any, and then password, and then you can simply click on insert. User has been added successfully. Okay, now you can see that there are three users. In this way you can do the user accounts. After that you can also change the passwords also. And then after defining the users, secondly you have to do the company information. So first of all you should put the company information in this software so that the reports, whenever you will get the reports should appear with the company name and everything. So currently I am using this existing software, existing database. Therefore this is the company name which is appearing here. Actually this is my company and I'm also doing a garments business, therefore I'm using my own database. So but you can change this as per your needs, then save and update. You can also get it printed. Then main menu again, and then you have to define the customers either from here or from here. You can do easily. This is the customer's information form. Then you have to define the customers. For example, if you want to know how many customers are already there, you can see by clicking on show table. And you can see that there are 3 customers are available. Usually first one is the counter sale, and what it is, you make a invoice, then it is already selected. So by clicking on this and next and back buttons, you can scroll how many customers are already there, and you can add also a new customer and then insert, or you can also update and delete also. So this is very simple interface of this customer form. Edit pictures available is not available in this version. Then you have to define vendors either from here, or you can go from this place. So similarly, as we have discussed the customers information, this is the also very similar to customers. And vendors are also necessary to define, because whenever you will get the products, and you have to select the vendors, that from which vendor you have bought the things. And whenever you will make a RR means product receiving reports, then you have to define vendors at that time. So you have to define vendors in this form, so that you can do operations for these vendors. So this is also very easy. After that, you can go to back main menu, and then you have to define the expense codes. Expense codes are also very useful and very necessary to define, because you time to time you have to make payments, different kind of payments, business expenses and personal expenses. Then you have to put them in relevant expense heads. So for example, currently there are 11 expense heads. First one is the electricity bills, the second one is the office supplies, and then maintenance, and then traveling and communication and others, so that these expenses can be managed nicely. So in this way you can do this, and you can also define some others add by clicking add new and insert or update. Then you have to go back, and then you should define the groups. Groups means product groups. Groups are very necessary to define, because whenever you will get the stock reports will show the products in groups. It is very useful in categorizing and grouping, and the reports becomes perfect. So in this way you can do the groups also. For example, because this is a garments related database, therefore the groups are appearing according to the garments needs. So you can define your own group names here. Then you have to define the subgroups also, because subgroups are also very necessary. Under a group there should be some subgroups. Subgroups always comes under groups. So first of all you have to select a group, then under a group you can define subgroups, so that your reporting, especially the stock reports, becomes perfect and looks very nice, and everyone can see that the nice you can manage your work very nicely. So this is I shall recommend you to define every product in groups and under subgroups. Then you have to define the products. Yes, products, this is the main interface, main form of the products information. uh, the products in which you are dealing are required to define in this form. This is also very necessary, and you should define every product clearly here. And for example, if you want to know how many products are already there, then you can click on the show table, and you can see that this table will show you the informations, the currently added products here. As I have told you that I am using an existing database, therefore this data is appearing here. But whenever you will buy this software, it will come with empty data. There will be no data, so you have to define everything by your own. So for the sake of this video, I am using this database to demonstrate it. So defining a product is very easy, not very confusing. And for example, I would like to show you how to define a product, so you can get an understanding. By clicking on add new button, you can see that currently there are 145 products, and now you are adding a new one. For example, what should be we can add? For example, Sunsilk shampoo, 200 ml. I'm not sure the size, but maybe 200 or 180, or I don't know. However, you can see, okay, then you have to define the description of this product to describe it in more details. Whatever you can write, I am writing something here, Sunsilk shampoo. Then click on enter. The cursor will go to the UOM text box. UOM means unit of measurement. So this comes in pieces or dozen or boxes or whatsoever. Whatever you will define, it will it is up to you. Then you can press enter, and then cursor will go to the of buy price, asking for product, for example 1, and press enter. The cursor will go to margin. Margin mean profit. For example, you want to take, then by typing 20 here, the sale price text box will be automatically updated. You don't have to put anything here, and then simply press enter. The cursor will go to the reorder level text box, and this is also very useful for the products for which you want to monitor what products are going to finish, and you have to reorder them by defining the levels. For example, 3, whenever this product will reach to the quantity of 3 or less than 3, the reorder report will show this product as this product is getting finished, so that you can reorder. So this is recommended to always fill here something for the reorder level. Then you click enter, and cursor will go to the groups combo box. The groups combo box contains groups. There are garments related groups, because this is garment, and this Sunsilk shampoo is not related with garments, and therefore the garments related groups are appearing here. So you, in this case, you have to define a new group related with cosmetics. So by clicking on new, you will get the products groups form loaded, and then you can define add new, and you can name the group is as cosmetics, and then simply insert. inserted successfully. Okay, and then you can see that cosmetics groups is also available here now. Then you can go to the products and you can click on this. Then now this cosmetics is appearing here. You can select here, but now it is also necessary to define the subgroups also, because if this group contains no subgroups, in this case you have to define the subgroup also by clicking the new button here. Product subgroups form will be loaded, and then you have to select the relevant group, cosmetics, and then you can define a subgroup. For example, cosmetics also has a lot of things, for example soaps, shampoos, perfumes and other things. So in this case you are dealing with hair care, or you can see, you can simply also you can write shampoos, and then it will be shampoos, and it will be inserted successfully. Then click OK, and then you can also see that shampoos are also available here. Then go back to the products, and then you have to load its subgroup also by refreshing these groups, and then you see the shampoos is now appearing here. And this, in this way, after defining everything, name, description, UOM, reorder levels and price and margin and groups, when everything is done, then you have to press the insert button. These discuss later, because ads is not available, and this barcode section is also. After saving this product, press this insert button, the new product ID will be assigned to this product, and after getting its PID, then you have to assign the barcode to this product. So first of all, you have to save this product by clicking the insert. Now you notice that now system has generated a new PID for this product, and now it is also added in the products. Then Sunsilk shampoo 200 ml, and then it's everything is available here. Now you can assign the barcode of it, because Sunsilk shampoo always comes with a barcode label, and you can simply scan its barcode, and the barcode scanner will send information in this text box, and after that you can press the assign button, and that barcode will be assigned to this product, so that your invoicing process becomes easy. So if there is not available, for example, if you are some product which has not come with the bar, in that case you have to generate its barcode by yourself in the software. The barcode generation form is available in this software, and then you can later you can assign also. So you can go to the back main menu, and for example you can see this create barcodes is available here, and also you can assign your own barcodes instead of I mean you can, for example, this is the Sunsilk shampoo, you have newly added, and you want to make its barcode. Then simply select this by scrolling from here. For example, 146 is the last one, then you have to press the last button, then it will be selected here, and then you can you can press the generate barcode button and barcode will be generated for this product, and then save. Now its picture will be saved in the C drive, and the name of the folder is VienePOS, and under it VienePOS there is a folder named barcode, and this barcode will be saved by the name of a product ID. Then you can click on save and it will be saved. For example, if this barcode you want to assign with the product, then simply go back and then open the products and then click on the last button so that you can go directly to that product, Sunsilk shampoo. And you, in this case, you want to check whether there are some assigned barcodes available with of this product or not by clicking this view assigned barcodes of this product. It is saying that there are currently no barcodes are assigned with this so you have to assign a barcode for this product. Then you have to go to that folder and then you can go to the barcodes and then find the 146. This is the barcode sticker, and then you have to assign this with your barcode scanner. So let me scan this barcode and then let me scan, and barcode scanner has scanned the barcode, and 146, which is also appearing here. This is the code, same code barcode scanner has read and sent in this text box, and then you can click on assign. A message will be appeared here, barcode assigned to PID number 146. Press OK. To ensure it is assigned or not, you click again view assigned barcodes of this PID. Click on this, and now it is showing that PID 146 contains a barcode which is 146, so that your invoicing process can win. And one thing more I want to tell you that this this product can be assigned, more than one barcode can be assigned to a single product also. So for example, because Sunsilk shampoo comes in different colors, different flavors, different variants, for example, Sunsilk comes in red color, blue color, black, pink, red, yellow, and other things, other green. So if you want to precise, instead of defining all colors again and again, for example, Sunsilk shampoo red, Sunsilk shampoo black, Sunsilk shampoo green, and you will in that case there would be many PIDs. For example, if there are 6 colors and you want to add all colors is different separately, then it is very lengthy. So in that case you can define only one product, Sunsilk shampoo, and 6 barcodes. You can, your barcode scanner will scan here and send, and then you can assign. All 6 barcodes will be assigned to this single product, for example for 146, 6 or 10 or 100 or how many as you like, so that every barcode will link to the one product to better manage. This is up to you. If you want to define separate, then it's also okay, no problem, but it is better to minimize the item codes and assign several barcodes to that product. It is recommended, I mean it is useful. So in that case, in this way you can assign and you can define the products. Now go back, and definitions sections we have completed. Now we can go with the operations. In operations, I will recommend you to, first of all, you should make a CRV. CRV means cash received voucher. By clicking on CRV, this form will be loaded. CRV is written here, cash received voucher. This is why I am saying that you should make a CRV, because funds should be added to this system. Whatever is your initial investment in the business, you should insert the cash in this system, so that you can make payments. You can use that amount for making payments for business expenses or vendor payments and other things. So first of all, you can make a CRV by clicking on new button. Cash received vouchers also contains three different heads. Cash received means cash sources are, for example, remittances, customers and vendors. Cash can come as a remittance in the system. Your investment, for example, whenever you put some cash in the business as an investment, you should make a cash received voucher and select the remittance. Then whatever the amount, for example 50,000 or any other amount, you can write here, and particulars, by default this is the remittance CRV number 11. If you want to write something else, you can also change from here, and then click insert. The remittance will be added to the system. For example, I have pressed insert, then CRV generated successfully. Press OK. The 50,000 is now available for the payments in the system. Then you also can print cash received voucher, remittance CRV number 11, 50,000 is the value, and I will recommend to take out prints. So get them prints whenever you make a CRV or CPV. It is recommended to get them printed and keep in the files, so that your bookkeeping, your accountancy becomes perfect, and you should keep all the record in the file. Then we can discuss other things also. If cash comes from customers, for example, sometimes customers buy the things on credit, and after they make payments, at that time you can select customers, and then whatever is the customer you can write and then find, and then you can see, then it will be like this. And then sometimes from vendors. So these are the sources. If you will select the customer, then customer find table will be appeared here. If you will select the vendors, the vendor information box will be loaded here. Then you can go back, and then first of all you have to make an RR means receiving report, means product receiving report. Whenever you will make some purchases, you have to put these products in the system so that you can make invoices. If you have defined the products but didn't put the quantity, then you can not proceed with the sales. First of all you should make RR, receiving report. Then this is the receiving report form. To make a new RR, click on new RR. New RR number 21 is will be generated here, and then first of all it will ask the vendor ID, from which vendor you have purchased the product. For example, I write 2 and click on find, then it is saying that vendor name is Lahore Market, and then next is the purchase order number or our reference number. I mean, whatever is the reference, sometimes it is purchase order number or telephonic order or other thing, whatever you can write here, this is up to you. For example, order number 2 or anything. Then press enter. The cursor will go to the PID. PID means product ID, and it is asking that which product ID you have bought. For example, we have discussed one product. We have defined Sunsilk shampoo, and that the 146 was the ID. For example, this time we have bought this product, then you can type the product ID and press enter. The relevant product name will be appeared here, Sunsilk shampoo, and its price is also available here. If this time there is another price, then you can change also from here, but at the time of definitions we have defined its price was 180, that therefore now buying price is also available as a 180. Last buying price is 180, now buying price is, sometimes now buying price becomes different than the earlier old prices. In that case you can change from here, and the all existing quantity of that PID will be sold on the new prices in that case. So you have to keep in mind this. You have to, whenever you want to change this, you have to keep in mind that its effect will be on all existing products. Then you can define the quantity in. Quantity in means, for example, you have bought 3 dozens, then you can simply click on 36 and press enter. One line has been added and the amount is also appearing here. So in this way you can put several things. For example, 146 I have already added. If you want to add some other thing, 145, that is a dupatta, crinkle chiffon dupatta. If you bought, for example, 24 pieces, then simply click on insert. If you want to add some other, 143, This is the baby shirts. If you want to add, for example, 12. See, in this case, in this way you can add products to the system. When you will finish, then you can save. And one thing more, if you don't remember a PID, you can also find from here by clicking on this text box. For example, you want to search a palazzo or capri or shirt or some any other thing, for example, uh, palazzo. By writing palazzo here, all products with the name palazzo will be appeared here to help you find the PID of those. For example, this is first one is the PID, product ID, other column is buying price, third column is sale price, and other column is the name. For example, you were adding the sunsilk shampoo, then if you at that time we were remembering that the ID was the 146, but if, for example, if you were forget, then you can simply type sun silk, sun sun, even sun is sufficient. Sun, you see, sun silk shampoo is only one product is available in that, in this, at this time, because keyword is sun. Sun is no other product is start with the words sun, so therefore very easily you can find the PID 146, purchase price, buy and selling price, and everything. So this is very useful. After finishing everything, you can simply click on the save button. RR saved message will be appeared. You can press OK, and then you can print also. Okay, you can first of all you have to open the invoice. I don't know what was the, for example, I think it was 12 or 13. I think it was 13 or 14, 15. No, it's 22. It means it was 21. You can click on 21 and okay, that was the RR. So you can print on A4 size, and I will recommend you to always get them prints and keep in the file RR, receiving reports files. Always, whenever you make product receiving reports, you should get them prints and keep in the files, so that your bookkeeping, your accountancy looks perfect. So in this case, in this way you can do this, and also you can edit RRs by clicking the edit buttons. Then receiving report edit mode will be loaded, and if you want to edit something, then you have to change from here, and you can also delete this. Now go back, and then you can go close this form. So now right after making a RR, you should make CPV. CPV means cash payment worth, because you have bought some items from a vendor name was Lahore Market, and system is you have to make a payment for that vendor because you have bought some items from that vendor. So in that case you will click on new CPV number will be allotted, and that is 30. This is 30 because I am using an existing database, but whenever you will buy it will start with the 1 2 3 and then. So please keep in mind that this will come with empty fields. Everything you have to define by your own. So new CPV is now on its way, and there are two payment modes: expenses payment and vendor payments. Expenses payments, as earlier I have told you, that you have to make several type of payments for business, for example for electricity bills and shop rents and maintenance and other things. In that case you have to select the expense payments, and then expense ID. For example, 2 is the office supplies and 3 is the other maintenance. So but in that, at this time you are making a vendor payment, so in this case you have to select the vendor payments. Check radio button, and vendors related things will be appeared here. First of all, this vendor find search text box, and because you were buying from vendor number 2, you have to type 2 and then find. It is Lahore market. Then because the RR amount was 15,600, it has already detected that you have to pay 15,600 to the vendor number 2. Then particulars you can write your own, or system will write its default settings. For example, payment to Lahore market against cash payment voucher number 30, and it will be appeared in the cash flow, so that you can understand that what was the payment, why it was the payment. Then you have to press only save button so that its payment can be made. Click on save, and the amount has been updated, and relevant vendor account has been successfully updated. Earlier the vendor was showing the outstanding balance. Now it is updated and CPV generated successfully. So now go back, and then you can also check the cash flow. Cash flow report is very useful report. Whenever cash comes or goes out, this report catches everything and displays the information. For example, this is the cash received vouchers, and then cash payments vouchers, and then whenever you make a cash sales, it is appearing in the debit side. And whenever you make a payment, for example miscellaneous payments against cash payment voucher number 16, 1000, cash is reduced by 1000 and now 500 is appearing, and then cash sales, and then so on. And you can see this is the page number 4, 5. So in the last, because last we have made a payment, and earlier it was we have made a CRV also 50,000. Now payment. So you can see this is the very good report. Cash flow, whenever cash comes or goes out, whenever cash in transaction you will make, then it will be recorded here. So now everything you have defined. Sale return invoice we can discuss later, and now we will discuss the sales. The main component of the software is sales invoice billing. So this is a very simple and user friendly interface, not very confusing, very easy and easy to understand, simple interface. Now there are some options: fill single quantity, fill multiple quantity, manual fill or with barcode, print on A4 size or print on slips. So by default it is set on multiple quantity and barcode, but it is up to you how you can use this uh, software for making an invoice. So first of all you have to click on the new invoice so that a new invoice can be started, and new invoice number is given to the invoice, which is 120, but you will be starting with 1 because you will be given this software with empty database. So in our case it is 120, and by default customer ID 1 is selected because counter sale is usually, every sale is a counter sale, counter customer. If you want to change this you can simply click on customer ID 2, 3 or whatever. So simply you can fill up, for the time being we can go with the default settings with 1. After that select single quantity or multiple quantity. Let me explain what is single quantity and multiple quantity. Single quantity means whenever a PID will be entered in the invoice, only one piece of that item will be added to the invoice. Every product will be added by 1, so that you can save the time. It will not ask for the quantity, and your work will be very fast by selecting the single quantity. But if you will make an invoice and there are more than 1 unit of each, or several items has more than 1 quantity, then you can select on the multiple quantity. During invoicing you can also switch with these. Let me show you example. And then manual fill me to put PID by name. You can search either by name, you can search PID, products name, or with PIDs you can solve. This will be manual work, manually you can do. But barcode fill means your cursor will stay in that barcode text box, and your barcode scanner will scan the barcodes and will send the informations to this invoicing form, and your products will be added very fastly. So step by step we can discuss, and for the time being we can go with this fill single quantity so that I can demo. For item 6 was the Sunsilk shampoo. It is 6 here and press enter. Add 1 piece of Sunsilk shampoo and its quantity will be also appeared here, helping you to know how many quantity is available. So if you want to add one more time 146, 1 piece will be added to the same line. Now it is 2. So for example, if you want to add 145, that was dupatta, now it is also added with 1 without asking the quantity, because single quantity is selected and manual fill is selected, and so that you are doing the manual. 3 144 1 and 10, 20, any product ID you can type, everything will be added by 1. If you will type the ID again, the same ID, for example the 20, it is 1. Now if you want to type 20, then it will be added in the same line without increasing any other line. You can see that 20 item code number 20 is now increased by 2. So it is very useful when you make some fast invoicing. Also you can search by, for example, if you don't remember the item code, then you can simply click on this combo box and you can search with the name. For example, Sunsilk, Sunsilk shampoo is not appearing. For example, Palazzo chicken cotton Palazzo Ari product is out of stock. Any product which will be available will be added. For example, Capri ladies size, it is added. Capri ladies size. If you don't know the PID, then you can simply select baby dress. For example, this is large size and this is okay. So you can also find and you can add in your invoicing. And then during the invoicing you can also switch to the multiple quantity. Now it will ask for the quantity. For example, 146. Now it is asking for the quantity. If for example 2, now you can see that Sunsilk shampoo 2 is another time it is appearing here. Earlier Sunsilk shampoo 2 is also here, but if you want to make them in single line, then if you want to select a single quantity and you want to add one more time 146, now 2 plus 2 and plus 1, it will be appeared as 5 in single line. Then press enter and now you see Sunsilk shampoo 5 pieces is now single, because single quantity also converts as in a single line. Whenever there will be same item in different lines, single quantity will create them in one line by calculating, by adding all the quantities into one place. If you again click on the multiple, it will ask the quantity but will add a new line. For example 146 again. Now it is asking for the quantity. For example, quantity is 3. Now you can see the 3 is all again written. If one more time 146 and for example this time 2, and again it will be added 5 plus 3 plus 2. If you want to convert them in a single line, then fill single, and for example the customer has bought 12 pieces, 8 and 2 10 you have already invoiced, then this time you can go with quantity 1 and then 1 again, then it is 12. So in that case, in this way you can do your work with single quantity or multiple quantity, and this is up to you. Now we can discuss with barcodes. So whatever the barcode you have assigned to the barcode to the product. If there will be a barcode will be assigned, the barcode scanner will scan and will add that product in this invoicing. For example, this is the barcode for Sunsilk shampoo. Now your cursor will stay here and your barcode scanner will scan and added. It is added. Earlier there were 12, now this is 13. In this case, for again, so in this way you can for example, another thing, 145 dupatta, now added. Barcode fill should be selected here, so that cursor always stay here. You see, whenever barcode will scan the barcode, for example, this is 144, and now it will be added. 144 is added. For example, if you are in a barcode fill mode and multiple quantity is also selected, then it will ask the quantity. For example, you can select this jeans pant 15 number, so select, and now it is asking for the quantity, and the quantity is also 0. You can see 0, so it will be not added. For example, I want to add one quantity, it will give the message product is out of stock, only 0 pieces are remaining in the stock. Okay, so because that was 0, so you can go with other thing. For example, jeans pant rupees 500 price and item code was 14. Select this barcode and scan. Now it is also 0, it will not be added. Press OK, it will say it is not available. Then you can go with other thing. For example, tights kids size, item code number 9. Then you press on barcode text box and scan. It is also 0, it will not be added because it is 0. Then you can change any other thing. For example, tights ladies size 8 number code. Then click here and scan. Now this is 12, so it will be added. For example, you want to add 3 pieces, click on 3 and press enter. 3 pieces will be added. You see, 3 pieces has been added. So in this way you can do the invoicing. Now when you will finish invoicing, then you have to save by pressing the save button. Save button will be pressed and system will inform you that gross profit on current invoice is rupees 2880. Give discount if you like, because sometimes at the time of payment customers requests for some discounts. They want some relief, they want to get some discount at the time of payment. At that time the user, the operator should be aware of the gross profit on that invoice, so that he can make a decision the discount should be given or not. If he is authorized to give discounts, then he should be aware of the profit margin on the currently uh, current invoice. So this software will help him to make a decision by telling the gross profit on this current invoice. It is saying that 2880 is the currently it is the profit. If you want to give any discount, you can simply write here, or you can press OK if you don't want to give any discount. So let, for example, we can 410 and 1000 we want to get from the, press OK. So now you can see that bill rupees 10,000, we have to collect 10,000 from him, and cash received is the system is assuming that he has paid 10,000, exactly 10,000, 10 notes of 1,000 rupees or 5,000 rupees, 2 notes of 5,000 or whatsoever. But sometimes if the currency notes are higher than the bill amount, for example, if he gave 15 for example 10,000 or 11,000, 10,500 for example, then system will also help you to give him back 500. It will tell you that you should give him 500 back. So this is a small help. Otherwise 10,000 which was already written, in that case change will be 0. So this is the, now we are going to finalize the invoice by pressing OK. OK plus print means print will be available also and invoice will be saved. Third option is credit sale. Sometimes customer says, I don't have any money and please note down this transaction in my account and I will pay later. In that time, at that case, you can click on the credit sale. The selected customer, which was the option on when you were making a new invoice, but in this case the customer was one, counter sale. Credit sale will be posted to the counter one. So in this case you can, if you want to click on the credit sale, the credit sale will be made. So I will show you later this option. Now we are going with the OK plus print. Invoice has been saved, press OK, and now this is the print. Because the checkbox of A4 was selected, therefore this is showing on A4. You see this A4 was selected, but if you will select the print on slip, it will be shown on the mini slip. For example, this is the slip view. So you can see, if you want to print on mini slip, small printer, then simply press on print, this will be printed. So this is the procedure. Now let me tell you with a new invoice. This time we will make a credit invoice to some other customer. For example, this is the customer number 2, or you can go back and define a customer, add new customer, and for example the customer number 5, some address here. Phone also should be, and something like email. Okay, then you press new customer has been inserted, customer number 4, ID number 4. Now you see customer ledger, customer 1 and 3 are appearing here, and 4 number is not available here because he is new customer and it has no records, nothing. 3 has some history and outstanding balance. 1 also has some outstanding balances, 10,500, but 1 is not appearing in the customer ledger. Now we will make an invoice, a new invoice, and customer number 4. Okay, now manual fill single quantity, for example item code 146, 145, 450, or some other thing, 900. So in this case we will save, and we can gross profit on current invoice is 255. For example, we want to give him discount of 55 and then press OK. 845 should be received, but we are making a credit sale, and you can click on the credit sale. Now it is saying that payable amount has been posted into the account of customer ID number 4, customer name, customer number 5. Okay, now receivable will be receivables, account receivables. You can see customer ID also is appearing in account receivables, and 845 rupees he has to pay, and cash flow report should not add 845 because he has not paid, but it should appear there is some activity, some day some amount will be received from this customer ID earlier, because that was the cash sale. Now cash sales against invoice number 120, 10,000 is appearing here, but credit sale is it is recorded, but cash, because neither cash come nor goes, therefore there is 0. Whenever he will pay, then the amount will be appeared here. So you can see customer ledger. Now from date selection, then you can see that customer number 4 is now appearing here, customer ledger, and its history is also available. You see, this is the customer ledger, and you can see 100% customer ledger. Customer number 5, his name is customer number 5, but its ID is the number, customer ID is 4. Sales 900, balance 845 we have to take from him. 900 was the bill amount, but some discount we have given to him, therefore the balance outstanding is 845. Now for example, he has paid the amount, and we have to make a CRV, cash received voucher. Now press new, and this time you can select customers. Earlier we have selected remittances, but this time we can select customers. Okay, then you have to select the customer ID, customer number 5, and everything is loaded, and outstanding balance will be automatically loaded here because we have to give we have to receive from him 845. System will automatically load the remaining amount of the relevant customer, and particulars if you want to change you can change, but it's better to keep it as it is. The same thing will be appeared in the cash flow. Whatever you will write here will be shown in the cash flow transaction. Now you can select insert button and CRV generated successfully. You can press OK, and one more message: customer balance has been successfully updated. Okay, customer balance 845 was outstanding, but this time there should not be any outstanding balance, neither in receivables. Earlier in the receivables there were three lines, but this time only two. Outstanding balance. Now receivable also the amount is decreased. Then customer ledger also, it should not be appeared here because earlier it was the 4 number was available here, but this time only 2, because customer has paid everything, so everything is cleared and his account is now clear. And cash flow should show us some cash transaction. You see 845 has been received from customer, and now the balance is 80,785. so this is the procedure. Sale return invoice is also this is also very simple and very easy. By clicking on new sale return invoice, manual fill or barcode fill we have already discussed. New, by clicking on new one, first number is allotted, and similarly customer you have to select from 1 or 2 or 3, whatever. It's better to select 1. Then simply you can, for example 146 is added. You should also put the quantity 2 or any quantity. So in this way you can save, and it is also similar, but you can close and it will ask, do you want to save changes in the current sale return invoice? Yes, no. We can select no. Sale return invoice effects goes on, let me tell you. Sale return invoice, new invoice, manual fill, and for example, first of all you have to check the product ledger. Product ledger, for example, from 1st May to 23rd, and item code 146, Sunsilk shampoo. The system is saying that 19 pieces are currently in stock. This is the product ledger. Product ledger of every product is available here. Every product you can see. So for example, for 146, 36 were added by RR number 21, and invoice number 120, 16 pieces goes out, and then 21 also one piece is now available, 19 pieces. And stock report should also uh, display the 19 pieces. 146 Sunsilk shampoo, 19 currently available in the stock. This is the stock report. Okay, and then cash flow report, 80,785 rupees currently available. This, why I'm showing you all these, because I want to show you the effects on these reports. Whenever you make a sales return, for example, one piece of one piece of Sunsilk shampoo whenever will be returned, you have to pay the amount to the customer, then cash will go out from the shop. Therefore there should be a transaction against that sale return. So please remember this is now 80,785. so it should be changed when you will make a sale return invoice by clicking new invoice and then manual fill, then 146, and then press enter and press one piece quantity, rupees 200, because the purchase price was 180 and 20 was the margin and 20 were the price. So now 200 rupees we have to give to the customer, to the person who brought it back and returning. So now please click on save, and now it is saying that saved and all relevant records have been updated successfully. Relevant records which I have shown you earlier, for example product ledger, I have shown you that it were 19, now 20, because one piece is returned back and it is added to the quantity, to the stock quantity. Now currently in stock is 20. Say return invoice effects on stock report. Now 20, 146 Sunsilk shampoo. You see, earlier there were 19, now 20, because one piece is returned. Cash flow should also be decreased by 200. You see, sale return number 1, 200 rupees decreased. Earlier it was 80,785, now 80,585. So quantity is increased, cash is decreased, product ledger is updated, and all relevant things are updated. So we have discussed definitions and operations. Now we shall discuss the reports. Customers reports, all customers will be shown in the A4 settings. Vendors list, vendors and everything. This is the vendor with balances. Products list, total products are 146. So this is the list: PID, product name, product description, UOM, buying price, margins, and price. So this is the main list, 146, and total prices and everything, and report of VienePOS POS software and everything is available, and page number 5 and 5 of 5. Then expense codes list also, there are 11 expense heads, so you can do page setups and everything. Then product ledger, we have already shown, I have already shown you that every product has a ledger from 1 to 2, whatever you will select, history of that product will be appeared. In out or incoming sources are two, either from RR receiving reports or from stock return sales returns, and then going option is only one, invoicing. You see, this is the product ledger report, very useful report if you want to monitor which product is the history of a product. You can select, very good report. Then several reports are appearing here. Customer list we have already discussed, vendor list, product list, expense head list are receiving reports. This is the receiving reports. This is a very good report, and you can see very beautiful report, receiving reports, date wise, and every information is available, page number and everything. Then invoices reports, total invoices, invoice number 1, 600 amount, gross profit and discount. You see, counter sale, discount and profits available, total invoices, and profits and discounts. Then current stock report we have already seen. Now it is loading. Video is also getting very lengthy. I want to finalize everything. You see, this is a stock report, quantity in, quantity out, and balance. Very good report. 146 items. Then cash flow report also we have discussed. Whenever cash comes or goes out from the shop, it will be recorded here. Cash sales, credit sales, payments, and everything. Very good report. Cash flow report. Then reorder products. Reorder levels You see, these are products for which we have to take action for reorders. Currently this is the available quantity. Most of them are 0. Then stock report value wise. Earlier that was the stock report with quantity wise. Now the value wise, it will be value and quantity in, out, quantity available in the stock, and buying price and selling price, buying cost, selling cost, detailed report, stock value register, and very useful report. Every product has complete information and total value, total stock value. This is then value report group wise. Now it will appear group wise report, group and subgroup wise. You see, for example, cosmetics and shampoos, and then dupatta and everything. So this is the very good report. Quantity in, out, quantity, buying price, selling price, buying cost, selling cost, everything is very nicely mentioned, and groups and subgroups are clearly mentioned there. That's why I was saying that everything should be, every product should be written in the groups and subgroups, so that you can get very good reports. Next report is group wise. Stock report group wise. This is the same report. Then you have to click on the stock report value group wise. Stock report value and group wise. You see, group wise and value wise, not quantity wise. For example, cosmetics and dupatta and everything, summarize and precise report, stock value group wise, very good and small. And then you have payments report. From duration you can select, and this should be the payment head wise. Electricity bill, Karachi market. This is payments report to selected expense head wise. This is the local market. Then report product ledger, we have already discussed. Product ledger, every product has a ledger. We have already discussed, and we have already seen. And this is the product ledger report. next. So this is the payables account, payables reports. Receivables, this is account receivables. Then we have stock report subgroup wise. This is very good report subgroup wise. I will recommend to use groups and subgroups so that you can get very good reports. You see, this is all these are the subgroups, and you can get the subgroups wise. Earlier we were getting the group wise precised report. Now same report but with subgroups, buying cost, selling cost and everything, and this is the total. Very beautiful report. Then profit status, show status, date wise profit status report, total profit and date wise profit. Then summary is a day summary. For example, today is the date 23rd and total sale 10,845, discounts 4,465 and profit this one. Total payments, receivables and payables and cash in hand, everything at one place. This is the date wise status. For example, if you want to check for 22, for 21, for 20, for any date, you can select and you can get the figures. This is the summary report. Then periodic reports. Periodic reports means you can select a period. Earlier those were the overall reports. Now you can select the, for example, invoices reports period wise for 1 month or for 1 week or whatever you can select your own date, your own desires, your desired duration. Product receiving reports, RR reports, periodic reports. Earlier we have seen the overall reports. Now this is the periodic. You can select overall also. You see, this is the RR receiving reports, product receiving reports. Very good reports. Then payments overall. This is the payments reports, and then this is the receipts, cash received vouchers, cash CRV reports. You can see, you can say that total cash received vouchers. Then receipt source wise. Earlier it was overall, now it is source wise. For example, cash investments or cash received from a customer or remittances. So this is the source wise. Then sales detailed report, periodic report, sales detailed report. Then customer ledger we have already seen. Select date, then press go. The customer ledger, whenever customer will pay all I mean he pays in full, it will not be appeared here. Then cash flow period wise, earlier we were seeing the cash flow overall. Now you can same but period wise, same thing, but you can see, you can, if you want to see for July only, you see only July transactions will be from 15 July to. So this is the periodic report. Sale return period wise, sale return report, only one entry. The profit is also in minus because it is returned. So these are the reports and everything. I hope you have understood what is the software, and I hope you have liked this software. And if you want to give your comments, your remarks, please comment and give me your opinions to how to improve. And if you like and you want to buy this software, please contact with me. And thank you very much once again for watching this video till end. I hope you will like this software and will share with your friends. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.